Well viewers, here we are on one of our many trips out in the beautiful Australian outback, enjoying what we love, doing the best, four-wheel driving. We've got another great episode. Let's get stuck straight into it.
Tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard.
All right, here we are, breakfast in the Outback, the special cook's recipes. Bacon in a packet, we've got some eggs on there. Piranha have cooked up some awesome muffins on the barbecue. Have a look at this. The guys from DP Chip. Now, tell us about the special recipe you've got for these pancakes.
Okay, firstly you've got to wake up early. You have to shake it as hard as you can. What was the
product placement?
What was the special mix again, Dave? We actually have to get the
good shakes. 22 shakes. 22 shakes to the left, 22 shakes to the right.
Right, and then we end up with a crepe.
Crepe.
Then how have those pancakes been this morning?
We've only been able to test one so far, but we are looking forward to.
Here we go, fresh off the griddle.
Look at this. No, hang on. You've got to some butter.
Some butter first.
A light
special
spread of
tips.
That is absolutely perfect.
That's pretty light on.
Yeah, just a light spread. A light spread of the maple.
The traditional Outback breakfast, your 4x4 style.
And then roll.
Where's mine?
Yeah, where? Okay,
let's get some bacon on, let's get some more pancakes on and continue with our breakfast.
That's a pancake hero.
Well, there you have it, Master Chef in the Outback. We've got the experts here, the cooks with their cooking hats on, all the special techniques. Guys, don't practice this at home. Don't practice it in the Outback either. Now, there are plenty of shows on TV that'll teach you how to cook, but I've never seen one that teaches you how to poo. And when you're out in the Outback, you definitely need to go and put a lot of food into you, and you're going to definitely need to put a lot of it out. But there are a couple of things you need to know. There are definitely 3 items you need to poo efficiently and effectively out here in the bush. You're going to need a shovel, a roll of toilet paper, and a box of matches. Now seriously guys, I'm sick and tired of seeing tissues and toilet paper floating around the tracks in the bush. It's not right, it shouldn't be there. If you do need to poo, and you definitely will from time to time when you're out here in the bush, take your shovel, dig a 20 centimetre by 20 centimetre by 30 centimetre deep hole, do your business, wipe it nice and clean, light it to burn the paper, that means it will break down much faster out here, and then fill that hole in effectively. It's the quickest, easiest and most economically sound way of doing your business out here in the bush.
Always respect them.
Hello guys, my name's Sam. I'm here at the Fall Driving Adventure Show. This year we put a competition together called the Slinky Customs Extreme. We've got a point scoring system worked out this year just to mix it up, get these guys to push the boundaries a bit more. Set up 2 different courses, basically 10 points for every bunting you hit, 1 point for every reverse, as well as there's 2 bonus lines put into it, which is an extra, one's 50 points, one's 100 points. And that keeps all the cars a bit interesting because we've got 2 cars this year with rear steer. And most of us are just running full hydraulic steering. So far it's working really, really well. There's some good angles out there with the tyres, as well as the Tough Dog Hill, who's putting a good challenge to everybody else, especially with the bonus line halfway out the middle of it. The main bonus line is a tyre basically stuck vertically up in the air on the Tough Dog Hill, which is the bonus line. You just got to get one tyre, either front tyre or rear tyre, completely over it, driving, to get your 50 points. On the Sunday, we'll put a bonus line in, which is basically a vertical drop-off, which is a nice steady ramp up over the back edge of it, and then it drops about 8 feet, vertical drop down off a concrete pylon, and that's to get 100 points, and that is your vertical drop off the other end of it. If you're here to win it, that's a good line to pick to try and get you a couple of extra points over somebody else. This year, we have a good mix of vehicles from a short wheelbase to long wheelbase, Toyotas, Suzukis, Nissans, a whole variety of cars with all different suspension setups as well as different tyre sizes, which is good to see. It does mix the competition up with everybody else and keeps everyone on the same level playing field, as well as demonstrates to the crowd how far you can push vehicles. You don't have to have the biggest and baddest suspension. You can have a little car on a budget, still get around and mix it up with the big guys that have spent more dollars on their vehicles. It is working very well, especially I was a bit worried with the tyre sizes, but everyone's pushing as hard as they can, which is the best thing to see. They're all down here having good fun. We've got some good prizes for some good sponsors. Generate, Tough Dog, Rhino Rack, Light Force, Ion cameras. We've also got Mickey Thompson giving us a promotional pack, which is your hat, stubby holders, little cooler bag, which is a nice little prize to take home. As well as we've got a style prize as well. So if you roll your car or get it on a stupid angle, there's 10 points for style. We've got 10 points given out already to little Simon in the Suzuki. So we'll get some style prizes in there as well. So hopefully that makes everyone walk away with a prize. Everyone's happy and everyone's had a great weekend. I love doing it, love doing the sport. And just demonstrates how far we can push these vehicles. I love it. Adrenaline rush is brilliant, doing 5 kilometres an hour. You can't beat it.
Hi, I'm Brad Smith from Mickey Thompson Tyres. Don't forget to head on over to our Facebook page, Mickey Thompson Tyres Australia. Don't miss your opportunity to go into the draw to win one of our off-road adventure packs. So visit facebook.com/Mickey Thompson Tyres AUS, and remember, that's tyres with an I.
Get your head inside here quickly. It's time for four-wheel drive TV.
Holden's toughest 4x4 ever has arrived. Introducing the all-new Holden Colorado 7. It comes with 7 seats as standard and it's loaded with serious off-road grunt. You'll get 3-ton towing and the awesome 470 Newton-meter Duramax diesel engine, plus an impressive wading depth and hill descent control, all for the hardcore adventurer. The all-new Holden Colorado 7 is here. Take it off-road at your Holden dealer today.
Finally, the driving light you've always wanted is here, boasting a class-leading freeform reflector and a super tough polycarbonate lens and ABS housing. The all-new Nava Ultimate 225 is a revolutionary driving light, available in halogen, halogen blue and HID, in both spread and pencil beams, and supplied complete with a plug-and-play wiring harness and polycarbonate lens protectors. These Aussie Outback Tough Lights outshine the competition. Visit nava.com.au for more information and make the switch to the brightest lights in town.
Total recovery and extraction device, Tread. Whether it's sand, mud, snow, rocks or any tough terrain, Tread is the ultimate all-in-one recovery device. Designed and manufactured in Australia for rugged performance, Tread will let you explore with confidence. Available in a variety of colours and 2 easy-to-use sizes, Tread is the true Aussie traction board you've been waiting for. For more information, visit meanmother.com.au.
During recoveries, a chain is one item you may need. One can be found on most job sites. And with a variety of uses, a chain is an adaptable recovery item. But there are a few things that you need to know first. Any recovery can be dangerous. Knowing what to use and how to use it is critical. All of your recovery equipment should be rated. If you're not sure of the rating, if you can't read the rating, or the recovery equipment is not rated highly enough, then simply don't use it. Your life could be at stake. In the situation we have here today, we'll be performing one of the most basic of four-wheel drive recoveries, a straight line pull with the 2 vehicles facing in the same direction. For the tow vehicle, we'll be using the dealer-fitted optional tow bar. For the stranded vehicle, we'll be using the factory-fitted front recovery points. All of these recovery points are rated and they are securely attached to the chassis of the vehicle. This is a must for all vehicle recovery points. In the case of the front factory points, all Colorados come with these and they are specifically designed for four-wheel drive applications with a serious rating of 1,500 kilograms each. The best way to adapt a tow bar for recoveries is with one of these rated recovery hitches. It simply slides into the hitch receiver and is locked securely in place by your standard hitch pin and split pin. Now the reason that we use a hitch like this is because a tow ball is in no way a rated recovery point. The truth is that a tow ball, whilst rated for towing, is not rated or designed for the sorts of shear forces generated during recoveries. When misused, it is unfortunately common for a tow ball to snap off and become a deadly missile. So please never ever use a tow ball as a recovery point. With the recovery hitch correctly installed and the recovery vehicle in place, we can now simply attach the chain. When using bow shackles, always do them all the way up and then back them off a quarter turn. This will ensure the pin does not bind and can be removed easily after the recovery. When using a chain, it is imperative that all work is done gently. Both drivers must have clear instructions as to how and when the recovery will occur. All bystanders need to be a safe distance away from both vehicles. Designate one person to take charge. Keep instructions short and clear. And with the slack of the chain gently taken up, the stranded vehicle can be safely extracted. Do not overrun the chain. Gently come to a safe stop, clear of the obstacle, and park both vehicles, leaving the chain loose. All of the recovery gear can now be checked and packed away. Have the right equipment, know how to use it, and always put safety first.
Hello guys, my name's Sam, down here at the Perth Full Driving Adventure Show. Sunday we're scoring points and it's actually our little WA comp. It demonstrates how far you can push the cars as well. The vehicles we have here over the weekend, sort of a tough truck style, plus rock crawling. I competed in tough trucks last year for 2012, hopefully 2013. I want to be back there again. Be ready and raring to go. So much fun last year, can't wait for it again. Hoping to get 4 cars over there this year. We had 2 last year. If we can get 4 over, it's going to be a brilliant road trip over there, plus try and demonstrate what Perth has to offer. Got a good mix of cars. One of them still getting built at the moment, which I think will mix it up with the big boys. Got a good crowd here always, teaming up with the Full Drive and Adventure Show crowd. Great infrastructure, they organise all the infrastructure for us. So a big thanks to the Full Drive and Adventure Show for putting it together for us and letting us come down and play with our cars, as well as set up a competition this year for the first time. We wrapped it all up at the end of it, long weekend, good fun, hardly any breakages compared to what I was expecting. Everyone pushed the limits, it was a great weekend by all. We'll go through the prizes. First prize went to Simon Reed in the little Zook. He was lucky enough to pick up an iron camera from Iron Cameras, which is a brilliant first prize for him. He was stoked, as happy as all hell. And second prize went to Andy. He's driving the orange Hilux with a 5 litre V8 under it. Great drive by him. Looking forward to hopefully getting him here next year. Third prize went to Macca in 4x4 images in the short wheelbase Suzuki Vitara. The yellow and red one, great drive. Still getting used to it, which is good to see. Rear steer and everything, but still managed to pick up third prize. We actually had a style prize as well, so whoever rolled their cars, it was brilliant to see, and lucky enough it was little Simon in the red Zook. He got the style prize, which was great. He picked up some lights from Generate as well, so big thanks to Generate. The wooden spoon, which we had a wooden spoon prize, which is from Mickey Thompson, which is a brilliant prize from them, went to Alistair in the Shorty 40 with the V8 under it. Great drive by him. It's a new navigator, still getting used to the track, so it's great to see him out here. And Show and Shine prize went to the Pink Pig. So great on for Pink Pig. It spent a lot of money and dollars trying to get the paintwork working as it was. Great to see him at least walk out with the prize. So thanks very much, guys. Look forward to seeing you next year. Can't wait. It's going to be a big effort for everybody else and hopefully make it bigger and better for next year. So thank you very much and see you out there.
The Melbourne Shot Expo is set to hit Victoria over the weekend of May 25th and 26th. A celebration of all things outdoors, camping, 4x4, shooting, hunting and more. This massive show will have something for everyone. Held at the Royal Melbourne Showgrounds with ample parking, nearby public transport and premium facilities, the Melbourne Shot Expo is a must-see show for all adventure enthusiasts. Bring your mates, bring the family. Come and see the world's best hunting, guiding, shooting, 4x4 and camping supplies all under one huge roof. I'll be there and we'd love to have you along. Who knows, the 40 may even be on display. So book in May 25th or 26th at the Royal Melbourne Showgrounds for the biannual Melbourne Shot Expo.
Get your head inside here quickly. It's time for 4-wheel drive TV.
The next generation of shock absorbers is here. Leading the way in 4x4 suspension development, Old Man Emu introduces the most advanced and finely tuned shock absorber on the market. Nitro Charger Sport incorporates a new valving system that instantly adapts to all terrain for an outstanding smooth ride and phenomenal control. Backed by a 3-year, 60,000 kilometre warranty, you can trust Nitro Charger Sport, built in Australia for Australian conditions.
Do you need more from your four-wheel drive suspension? Designed for Aussie conditions, Superior Engineering has a suspension solution to suit any four-wheel drive. Mix and match from the widest range of specialty suspension components or opt for the latest in spring and dampening technologies. Throw in the widest range of 4x4 suspension accessories and Superior Engineering is your complete 4x4 and suspension specialist. Superior Engineering, it's engineered to be superior. For more information, visit superiorengineering.com.au. Warning, water in fuel is one of the biggest killers of diesel engines, but there is now a unique alarm system available that lets you know when there are dangerous water levels in your fuel system. WaterWatch is a simple and effective fuel alarm that offers LED and audible warning signals. Easily fitted, WaterWatch is inexpensive insurance for your vehicle. Avoid huge repair costs, ensure your motor runs clean, and be warned of any water issues with the innovative WaterWatch. For more information, visit wateranddiesel.com.au.
G'day, my name is Peter and this is my 9380 series. Basically I've got it set up for high country touring. So I've done suspension, winch, rear diff locker, mud tyres, you name it I've probably got it. So from the front we've got bull bar and winch. Rear bar is a Kmart rear twin bar. It's very handy, it's got a few attachments on. I had a HF radio on when I was travelling around Australia. I've had Cooper tyres on for 10 years. It's got Cooper STTs on it now. A UHF radio, it's been in there for 10 years and it's serving me very well. For my toolbox in the back I've got electrical switchboard from a factory. It's 1 metre by 800. It's perfect size, it's lockable, sealable and keeps all my tools compact and quiet. It's got a safari snorkel. Also in the back I've got a top shelf which I made myself and in the tailgate I've got a secret compartment for my recovery gear. In the past, I've driven around Australia, so I've done remote trips in Western Australia, Gibb River Road twice, Tanami Track, Simpson Desert, Cape York. I was well set up and had every little spare part you can imagine in case I broke down. I love getting up in the high country. I've been going up there for 30 years now. My next trip will be in the high country, hopefully in Billy Goat's Bluff, and then back in Wonnangata. Beautiful places, can't wait to get back there again. It's a great truck. We've been everywhere and done everything and look forward to doing all that again.
If you'd like to join us for our next Your Rig trip, then email myself with your details. Each weekly winner takes home a cap and stubby holder courtesy of Allsat Phone, an Any Sharp edge sharpener and scissors thanks to Kiesler Knives, a promo pack courtesy of ARB including Forby the plush toy, a travel mug, a Forby drink bottle, the new ARB cap, a pair of emergency travel socks, the latest ARB jacket, and a set of valve caps to bling your rig. There's an ARB Penrith stubby holder, a pen and cap thanks to Berrima Diesel and DP Chip, a massive map of Australia, a GDT Simpson Desert map, and Travel Atlas, courtesy of HEMA Maps Australia, a Manel Motors stubby holder, a USB rechargeable torch thanks to Nava, the History of Land Cruiser DVD courtesy of Terrain Tamer, a U-Fix-It windscreen repair kit and tyre ratchet set. There's a copy of Dirt Cop magazine, South Pacific Bow Hunter magazine, and Wild Deer and Hunting Adventures magazine. A set of the Australian designed expander pegs, an up-and-go breakfast replacement courtesy of Sanitarium, a set of four-wheel drive TV medium stickers, a stubby of Bundaberg ginger beer, and an Australian designed Aussie Drinkmate, a Black Widow Travelmate tyre repair kit or a Donaldson diesel fuel filter kit, the Electric Blue span set snap strap, and it's all neatly packaged up in an ARB cargo gear carry bag.
Thank you to Simon Miranda for inviting me along, and thank you sponsors. Thank you for checking out my rig, and I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I do.
He's nearing 80. They've just entered their teens. He's worked the last 65 years as a mechanical engineer. They play video games.
Kids in my day never got away with things like that.
Brought up in two completely different worlds.
And hairdo looks like a mop.
There is one interest they have in common: four-wheel drives. Tune in to see whether these juniors can withstand the heat and put up with Alan.
Hey, you missed a bit back here. You've got to be joking. Gee. Oh, come on. Come on, hurry up. Blooming kids, I don't know. Gee. Okay, so you're the guys I've got to train up to become four-wheel drive terrain tamer specialists, eh? Wow. Don't let me see you putting your feet on the desk around here. Yeah, because I'm getting on in years, it's a bit of a coincidence that the boss is getting me to train you guys. In 65 years that I've been a mechanic, I've learned a lot, but there's an awful lot still for me to learn. So I don't want to frighten you, but it's a bit of study, a bit of reading, a lot of questions to ask, okay? How do you reckon you'll go, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about what you've been doing in your shed. How about you, mate? What?
I've done a clutch change.
I can't hear.
I've done a clutch change.
Oh, did that work out all right?
Yeah.
That's a shot. What about you, fella?
We built a go-kart.
Oh, yeah. Did you go all right?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty exciting. All right, what about you?
I replaced back paneling with some 44-gallon drum.
Oh, did you? Right. All right, well, what we got here, we got some overalls. I don't know whether you're fit to wear these sort of overalls, but by the end of the time, you better be. And if you can't see out of the top of them, you've got the wrong size on. Okay, sort them out, buddy.
And now, the training begins.
All right, where's the young bloke gone?
Oh, I went home, it was crook.
Oh, I don't feel so good either. Can I go home?
No.
Oh, listen, we've lost one guy already. We haven't even started yet. Do you reckon you guys will stand the distance?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better. Well, they'll be serious, by the way. Okay, I want to check with you guys a couple of things to see what you know about, so I know what I've got to teach you. What do you think that's for?
It's the air filter.
Hey, what was that?
It's the air filter.
What's that do?
Supplies that keeps air
Air fresh for the engine.
Who cares about fresh air for the engine? What does that do if I don't have fresh air?
It wears out the engine from
That sounds
the all
pretty good.
dirty.
Okay, so it's an air cleaner. What's the thing under there, that big blobby looking thing with all the...
It's the
fittings on?
carburetor.
Yeah, what's that do?
Uh,
Mixes a bit of air with the fuel, eh? All right, we'll look into that later. What do you think the thing is over in the corner there?
That's a heater.
A heater, okay, so that's doing pretty well. And the blue thing?
brake.
Brake booster, right. And this funny looking thing here?
Radiator.
Oh, I think I'll go home. You guys know it all, don't you?
Do the boys know their four-wheel drives?
What sort of vehicle's that?
Land Cruiser 200.
200 series, all right. No one there?
Nissan GQ.
GQ Patrol. And that one there, that's pretty easy. Oh, Jeep will do us. Bit hard to sell. What's that one?
Mitsubishi Triton.
Mitsubishi Triton. That's, you can read quite well, can't you?
Time for the boys to get their hands dirty.
Why do you think we're going to need a grease parts?
So it all runs smoothly.
Yeah, sounds good. Any other reason?
So it doesn't rust.
Yeah, so it doesn't rust. Get grit and sand out of your shackles and things. Bit hard to get a good glove these days. Unless you're doing brain surgery. That's tomorrow's lesson. The only way to put grease right through the bearing is not cover it all over like a lot of people do. We want to push it down like that. Just have a go at that. Just keep an eye on each one and have a look as you go around. And the bearing will actually feel a lot heavier. It's surprising how much grease you can get in there. The wind's coming through like you've been doing it. Then I'd revolve it a bit if you can. And you'll almost hear the air coming out of it, okay? And then just do it again. Look at that, fantastic. Years ago we never had gloves because they're spoiled. That means I've got to have a bath tonight. It's just not Wednesday. How you going with that? See, it's effective, isn't it? Like, you can see what I'm talking about, it really works. Once you've greased them, you don't put them down in the dirt, of course, will you? Okay, put them down on your old bit of skateboard and be ready to put them in. Well, guys, that's the first session over. How'd you go, all right?
Yeah, good.
It's going to be, I told you it's going to be pretty rough. It's going to get a bit tougher. You reckon you can stand it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'll catch up with you later. Thanks, guys.
Later.
Okay.
Well, viewers, thank you so much for tuning in to your favourite TV program, 4 Drive TV. I am Simon Christie, and tune in next week for another big episode. Tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard.